I was telling you something?
Oh, PER.
Coupang.
Yeah, join us with
Much gonna make it.
So my eyesight's fine, just my roots. Scratch up a bit on.
So keep going straight along here.
Swarmington Road.
What are we going? What street are we going into? Hello, it's West Welcome Wagon. That's cool.
Is it all tied back in?
So we're done.
Well, in September 2013, I heard that there was an asylum seeker household, a family of asylum seekers that had moved into a neighbouring suburb, and I discovered that they needed everything for their house, from clothes to beds, kitchenware, everything. So I put the call out on Inner West by Swapsell, and that was at 10:30 at night. At 6:30 the next morning, I couldn't open my front door because there were so many donations. We currently support over 500 households of asylum seekers, each of them with multiple men, women and children, and they come from 20 different countries around the world.
I think we've already delivered couches to this place.
Well, somebody has.
No, they said we have.
The community response in the west of Melbourne has just been amazing. As I said, we had 50 people to the community meeting, which was a week after we originally took these donations to the first household. And that was in September 2013, and by December that year we had 700 members, and I would say the vast majority of them were very active. During the first year we delivered over 500 beds. We had people who were doing 70 hours a week of volunteering to help asylum seekers.
So Ray, this was the wagon that was built down at Maribyrnong Detention Centre?
That's correct, yeah. That's the one.
And who built it?
The prisoners in the detention centre, yeah.
Their trailer is thanks to the Department of Justice and Regulation. They actually supported the Metropolitan Remand Centre's prison work program to custom make this trailer for us. And it's been an absolute game changer. We can now move furniture and white goods around without waiting for someone with a larger vehicle to do that.
Okay, we're in the storage.
Collected from its garage in the Inner West by two volunteers who are fit and healthy, but not necessarily young. We've got all sorts of people, including much more senior age people. They would do a drive around, usually the Inner West. Most donations come from the Inner West, picking up furniture and white goods. They might go to our small storage facility in Brooklyn if we've got something waiting there, and then they might do 4, 5, 6 deliveries to asylum seeker households. And that is one of the trickiest jobs to get someone to do, this delivery, because you need a car with a tow bar and a strong car, but it is one of the most satisfying. You arrive at a house, often the house is empty, the occupants are often very distressed, they might have been sleeping on the floor, there's no heating, there might not be electricity, there's no cup for them to have a cup of tea, and when you leave, there's beds, there's linen, there's children suddenly wearing a jumper, there's toys in the house, people are offering you a cup of tea, they're encouraging you to stay, they're smiling, and it really is just, that's why we do it.
I know, but one of the reasons that I'm interested to help is because I don't agree with what the government's doing with the asylum seekers. And it's just completely wrong. Now, where are we? What number?
We are unable to identify any of the asylum seekers that we support. The reason for this is confidentiality. The vast majority of asylum seekers that West Welcome Wagon supports are terrified that the authorities or the persecutors in their home country will find out that they have fled. It is often illegal for them to have travelled, and their families would be in danger. A lot of the asylum seekers that we support are too terrified to leave their own homes in Australia in case someone should see them, take a photo of them, and this should get back.
So when we go, we might talk to the asylum seeker when we're there and find out that they're from Afghanistan or Iran or something like that. But no, before that, we don't know anything about them. And we'll have a telephone number so we can contact them if they're not there, or if we want to wake them up. Yeah, but apart from that, no, we don't know anything.
the asylum seekers that I've encountered have been completely unable to avail themselves of what you would think of as a usual pathway to seeking asylum. If you're, for example, fleeing Burma, there is no pathway for you to seek asylum in Burma. So the only way, if your life is in danger, and these people have been slaughtered in genocide proportions, would be to flee, you know, outside of any queue.
Could you say something about, you know, like some people are afraid of asylum seekers, they're afraid of refugees. What would you say to that?
I mean, look, I don't really know what to say to that. I've never met an asylum seeker that I was scared of. You know, I take my kids when I do deliveries, and they play with their kids, and it doesn't matter that we don't share a single word in the same language, because when you've got 2 4-year-olds running around, you know, in a big empty back garden, or you've got 2 babies playing together, or you know, there are some people who the only words they know in English are bless you, bless you, bless you. That's what one man said to me last week when I brought him to bed, and that's not very scary.